very nice to see all the young people coming for this event. So, you are the architects of your life and this world. So, you can change your surroundings, your society in a beautiful way. So, you have the power to make a difference. So, every individual here can do great things in life if they just decide and plan things ahead. So I'm Ranjeeta Prasad, and I've been living in Darjeeling for almost 23 years, and I've been working in this field for almost 14-15 years now. And when I stand here, I represent a lot of professionals who work with me. So it's a huge team behind all the work that is done from our office. So I just want to thank everybody who's been part of this team. So I'd like to talk about the Sashish Prasad Design Studio. So this was established around the year 1992, and it started with my late husband Sashish Prasad, graduation from Delhi, and he was working and studying in Delhi for almost 6-7 years maybe, but he always wanted to come back to his town because he loved his town so much, he loved his people so much, and during that time there were no such things that people used to use architects, no? But he started doing small jobs and started getting opportunities here, and with the school, with the people around, he did a lot of work. So like if you just think about this universe, like how beautifully it's designed for us to live. I mean, with all the mountains, the rivers, the sky, the sun, the stars, everything like beautifully designed for us to live here. We live in a very beautiful way. Everything is done for us, no? But as human beings, we need to respect that. And like you see, all this global warming which is happening all around the world, which has disturbed, the balance has gone here and now. So as professionals, we need to be very sensitive towards the built environment and consider the environment also when we are building in any structures. So I just wanted to say that an idea is a very, very powerful thing. So when we think about an idea, when we have an idea, it can create very wonderful things. So we have architects who created wonderful structures all around the world. So I'd like to ask children, like, what comes to your mind when you think about a beautiful structure? Is there any building in Darjeeling that you like? So anything that comes to your mind when you think like, oh wow, this is so nice, I would like to keep, I'd like to see this place more beautiful.
Hotel Everest.
Hotel Everest, yeah. So you think you want to revive that, you want to keep that, no? You want to restore that for the next generation to see, because slowly you're seeing all these beautiful buildings just going away, no? So I also feel in so many ways like I need to add more beautiful structures and restore all the old heritage properties, because it's the character of our place, you know. So it's not like any other city where you just have big structures and no character. No? So I feel when I walk around in Darjeeling, there's like such beautiful buildings which need to be kept, no? Which need to be restored for the next generation to see. So as professionals, I would like to restore so many beautiful buildings. No? So like these spaces, the beautiful spaces do shape behavior of a community. No? So when you're in Darjeeling, you have the Chaurasta, which is like a beautiful square where people all meet and greet each other and spend quality time with people. No? So I feel a well-designed place and a town does shape behavior of people. No? So Darjeeling is a place where everybody is busy, but still everybody is meeting every day and talking to people, knowing what's happening. So I feel sad when we go to a city and we don't even know our neighbors. No? So I feel as professionals it's very important to have a well-designed spaces. So a design field requires a lifetime commitment, and like any other profession, like most of the profession needs a commitment from you, and so and it's a continued education like in this field. Like it's not like there's a formula to a design. So design keeps evolving with time. So you have to keep learning new things, new technique, new material, and even studying people. So you'll be designing for like different kind of people. So when you meet your clients, like everybody has a different character. So you need to study different kind of people also to give them what they want. You know? So and your college education is not enough. So while the process of the work, you keep learning new things. You know? So every day you're learning new things, new techniques, and what's new material which is coming in the market. You know? So the students need to keep studying and evolving. You know? So like each building, like if you see these old structures, old monuments and old heritage buildings, there's always a story behind these buildings. So I'll just take a small example like the Taj Mahal. So I think everybody knows about the Taj Mahal, and most of you must have visited also. So how many people have visited the Taj Mahal? Have you been there? Yeah, so when you just go there and you're like, when you stand in front of Taj Mahal, you see like what a beauty. You know? So there is a story. I think everybody knows the story behind. So it's about the eternal love for the wife. You know, the Mughal emperor he built in the memory of his wife. You know? So if you go through like architecture, I mean, there are so many stories behind each monument. So somewhere it's passion, somewhere it's love, somewhere it's like in memory of somebody. You know? Whether they're churches or there are museums. So there's a story behind each building. So like I was saying, like in this field, it's not a one-man's job. So there's a huge team working. So and coordinating with different kind of people. No? So when an architect or interior designer does a work, they need to coordinate with like different engineers. Like you have structural engineering, you have electrical engineers, you have landscape consultants, you have the interior designers, and then designing like on board and execution is also a different game. So you're dealing with all the skilled laborers, like from carpenters to plumbers to masons. No? So there's a series of team that goes in completing a job. No? So you need to have a very good communication skill from your clients to your engineers to the people working on the ground. So you need to be like, or patience should be there while you're working. So I would just like to take you to some of the projects that have been done from the office, from Sashish Prasad Design Studio. So that would make you understand how things can be converted beautifully. You know? So you have the Batasya loop. No? So if you see the original old picture, there was just a loop over there. No? So this project was done around 93. It was done in memory of the Gurkha regiment, soldiers who lost their life for the nation. No? So if you see, like the proposal was like this, and what you see now is this. So this is now a landmark in Darjeeling. So this project is because one of the most important tourist attraction in Darjeeling. So like through this work we wanted to add a value to our place and even respect our soldiers who gave their lives for the nation. Then there is a restoration project which is the Darjeeling municipality. Everybody knows this building, I think everybody knows this building also. So it's so beautiful in the black and white picture over here. And there was a fire around 1996, and this is almost a 150-year-old building. So what happened is like only the stone structure were left, you know, and it was a wooden structure inside, so everything got burned. You know? So then the chairman was not very sure what to do about it. They said like, okay, we cannot keep the building, we must tear it down and make a new structure. So our architect, Mr. Prasad, he said, no, I'll do it free of cost, just give me some time and we will redo the structure. So it did take some time. It was a very difficult project to restore, but you just have a skeleton and you keep it like that and build something from inside. So it did take 3-4 years to build this, but finally it's restored, because if we lose this, we'll lose a lot of history, you know? So we as professionals, you need to be responsible towards a place and work ways to keep the history intact. So now we have the modern railways, which is also one of the most important aspect of Darjeeling. I mean, when you think of Darjeeling, it's your toy train, it's your tea, it's your country ganga, and it was done by the Britishers in 1881. It's one of the great railways all around the world. So, but what happened, like when the Indian Railways, it's under the Indian Railways. So Indian Railways was finding it very difficult to maintain, because it's quite an expensive affair to maintain the railways. So they were thinking in 1997 or something, they were thinking of just shutting down the railways and just keeping it like a museum, because it was too expensive to maintain the whole infrastructure. But they were like-minded people who made a petition and gave it to the Indian Railways that they would want this to be kept. No? So the office got part of this, and we started redesigning all the stations. So even in home we have created a museum which shows all the infrastructure of how it was built and the story of the train. So this is very important to keep the train, not because of the beauty and the tourist attraction, but even the people who are dependent on the railways, like the whole economy is dependent on the railways, the people are dependent on the railways. So we did manage to keep the DHR, and I hope it will keep maintaining and keep growing. Then we have the schools, like we've done a lot of renovation and extensions for St. Paul's and North Point. And North Point, as we have the auditorium, so it's an addition to the school, and it's one of the most important for the children, where they could do the plays and acts and all that. So it's one of a kind in Darjeeling, and the site conditions also are very unique. So there's an interior project that I would like to add, like we're talking about Glenlees, and so Glenlees is also one of the most iconic places in Darjeeling. So everybody, whoever visits Darjeeling does visit Glenlees, no? And so we did some extension projects over there, and in the bus where a lot of people like to hang around with good music. And so with interior, like, you could create an ambience where people love to go and spend more time. You know? So like if anybody is interested in interior designing, there's a lot of scope, and you can do a lot of things in Darjeeling or outside Darjeeling. And there's one more in the tea boutique in Chaurasta, as you mentioned. So this was a recent project that we did. So when you walk by, you can just see how the light and the color and the finishes can create an ambience where we like to go and spend some time. So, would like to talk about Prasad with this mission. So, as professionals, I really can be responsible towards society and the needy also. So, architecture and interior are not only for the rich people or the people who have hotel, restaurant or whatever. So here, like 10 years back, we met the people here, and the children were living in a very poor condition. I mean, there were a lot of cracks because of earthquake, and there was no sunlight, there were no, like the functional, basic amenities were not there. So we got into the project with the help of a lot of people and donations coming from UK, and slowly and steadily we have built homes for almost 60 boys and 50 girls, and we still have some more amenities to give. So it all depends on the fund, and we are part of the team, and we're still making things work. And there's the Chaucer beautification plan, which we just did this year. Actually, we just finished this year. We started the main square. So it's very important to keep the character of the place. No? So when we're designing, also we need to be very sensitive that we don't overdo things, and we keep, especially with heritage places and all. So we just did the very simple and basic plan where people could sit over here and make the fountain work also. The fountain was there, but it was not working for so many years. And now if you walk around Chaucer, you can see the fountain, you can see the lighting, you can see more seating area for the people. So with design, you need to be very sensitive where you're designing, for whom you're designing. So how much you have to do, less or more, we need to know that. So I'd just like to say, like architecture is not about only just buildings. So there are different professions related to architecture. So if you like, I mean, you can become a landscape architect, which takes the environment in proportion with the building. Then you can have urban planners who design the towns. You can be a restoration architect, like you can restore buildings. You can specialize in that. Then you have lighting design, you have furniture design, and you have graphic designing. Even photography, like architecture photography is a totally different field. And then you can become a journalist also, like for architecture magazines, you know. So there are a lot of branches. It's not only just building buildings. So there are a lot of branches. So you can like check, Google and check like what are the different things to which you can relate. So Belgium offers the potential to be serving as like a model city. Like for me, Belgium is a unique place with unique people, and I could grow and explore as in this profession in Belgium. So I've been only working in the hill towns, no? So there is a scope, and the art of the need is like if you see in the news now, like all these big cities are having problems. Whenever you have a rain, there is a waterlogging, and I mean things are being quite tough because you don't consider the environment with you. No? So the art of the need is to have more environment-friendly designs, no? Sustainable designs. So I would like all of you to explore that field, because we need a lot of professionals to come and actually solve this problem of what's happening all around the world right now.